Hi guys, welcome back to Canto Housewife. It's Karen. My parents are actually coming to visit me in America. I haven't seen my dad in 5 years, so I decided to do a deep decluttering and cleaning of the whole house before they come using the KonMari Method. I'm gonna show you all the tips and tricks I learned from the reading, the general rule, how long I took, the process, and of course the final outcome of how the house turned out. Let's get started. All the information I'm presenting to you is based on what I learned from Marie Kondo's The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. The goal of using the KonMari Method is that by the end of the tidying process, your home should only contain items that spark joy and support your ideal lifestyle, which meaning creating a space that feels calming and functional. This process is supposed to bring more order, clarity, and happiness into your life through a minimalistic approach of your personal belongings. These are some benefits I experienced using the KonMari Method, including living with more intention and surrounded by things that bring you joy, spending less time cleaning and organizing in the future, and most importantly, through the process, you can find a sense of peace and mindfulness. Lesson number 1. Commit to tidying up all at once. Tidying should be a special event, not a daily chore. Marie Kondo believed that tidying in one focused event rather than gradually or room by room. She believes that a major concentrated effort leads to a lasting change, allowing you to reset your space and maintain it at ease afterward. But to be honest with you, because I need to attend to the kid, the total event took me like 2 months to complete the whole house. You probably heard of this before, but only keep things that spark joy. Basically mean that you only keep an item that give you a feeling of happiness or contentment when you touch or see them. Now you may say that, well, I touch my vacuum, it doesn't give me joy, I should throw it away. You should also keep stuff that is functional and you use on a regular basis. To make this process a little easier, she recommends tidying up by category, not by location. It is recommended that we follow her specific order, which is from the easiest to the most emotional charged items. And this is crucial to stay motivated and honoring the sense of what truly sparks joys. But before you start, you should visualize your ideal lifestyle, meaning that you want to visualize what kind of life and environment you want to live in. It will guide your decision-making process when deciding which item to keep or which one to let go. And finally, organize only after you finish decluttering all your possessions. Give designated place for each item. I feel like this is hard to do in the beginning, but it's get easier. Marie Kondo emphasized that you should focus on one task at a time. So when you're decluttering, focus on what to keep instead of what to discard. Hold on to the item and see if it sparks joy or is it functional. Keep the item if it's either one and discard the rest. You can choose to donate it so it doesn't go into waste. Afterward, you can focus on finding a designated area for your item based on your lifestyle. You're probably most curious about how did the process go and how the house turned out. To be honest, because I try to involve the kids as much as I could, it took 2 months to go through the whole house, following that order from clothes to sentimental items. So using KonMari Method, we focus on the category, not by rooms. So for example, if I'm tidying my clothes, I have to get the clothes for my kids, myself, and my husband all into the same room from different places. Her idea is that anything you find after you gather all the stuff would be discarded or donated. It's very hard to do in the beginning because I will have piled of clothes on the floor or in bed, but then the kids would be awake, so I have to stop and then move it back to the floor so we can restart tomorrow. So I think the clothes part, it took me like 2 days to sort out everything that I wanted, my husband wanted, things that spark joy. Anything that doesn't fit, we keep it in a bag for donation, and all the ones that are stained or like ripped, we just threw it away. To be honest, it's very overwhelming in the beginning, but it gets easier because you kind of get into a pace of like, oh, this spark joys, and eventually become quite calming. Sorting everything by category have a big plus because you know exactly what you have. You can see all the duplicates and stuff that you really need. One interesting fact when I was cleaning the kitchen is that I have 4 air fryers, 2 pressure cookers, 2 rice cookers, and a bunch of kitchenware that I have no idea that I have. Also, during this decluttering process actually changed the way how I make purchases now, because thinking of needing to sort out everything again make me wonder like, oh, do I really need this item? Does this item spark joy? Is it functional? That significantly decreased the amount of my purchase in the last few months. When I first visualized the lifestyle that I want, I was thinking about a minimalistic, clutter-free environment. With the kids, it's harder to do, so I can only keep my personal area like my craft room and the bedroom gutter-free. With the kids, we try to keep all their toy in the living room, in their play area, so everything is like contained in like designated spots. One thing Marie Kondo encourages is a clean counter. Doesn't matter if it's your desk, your kitchen, or your bathroom counter. Having a clutter-free counter gives you a sense of calm, and you would actually want to clean it more often. Give it a quick wipe down every time you use it, or just in general, wipe it down whenever you clean. Couple organizing tips that I learned from the book: keep your organization simple. Basically use clear, accessible storage solutions so we can clearly see and assess the belongings. When storing clothes, use vertical folding method so they can stand upright in drawers. This makes it easier for us to see everything at once and to prevent items from being hidden. Also, limit new items, so encourage you to use a mindful purchasing habit. Only get stuff when you have space for it, when something is broken, replacing it, and do a decluttering before you make new purchases. And finally, store the item by the category and assign a home for everything. So designate a specific spot for every item to prevent clutter from building up again, and always know where your things belongs. Let's talk about the famous KonMari vertical folding method. Let's start with t-shirt. Fold one side toward the center, fold the other side the same way. Fold in half lengthwise and leave a little gap at the edge. Fold it in half or in third and stand the t-shirt upright. For sweaters, about the same. Fold one side toward the center. Fold the sleeve to fit within the rectangular width. Fold the sleeve back flush with the edge of the rectangle and fold the other side the same way. Fold in half lengthwise and don't forget to leave a gap at the edge. Fold in half or third and stand the sweater upright. And finally, let's fold the pants. Fold the leg in half. Fold the leg upward toward the waistband and leave a little gap. Fold in half or in thirds and stand it upright. Overall, I think this is a great opportunity to declutter and clean the house. I think having a clutter-free environment definitely gives a more peaceful and calm vibe, and I wish to create a happy environment for my parents and my in-laws, so when they come over to visit, they get to enjoy the same joyful vibe. Alright, that's it for today. Make sure you check out all my other videos and come back next week for more. Remember, healthy life, happy life.